Jack.
What's up?
2 minutes, 40 seconds on this song. Good timing.
Okay, very good. We'll do it. Well. What's this here? Rural Grant Program, huh?
Playing the open in 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
It's time now for Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3 WGN. Bay College basketball.
It is the Norse and
Edward
Real to die. How you doing?
Key Realty, McDonald's, Pops Tire Service, Skradsky Funeral Home, and First Bank. Now, Bay College basketball on Maverick.
Well, greetings, everybody, and welcome back to the Bay College YMCA gym for Norse basketball tonight as the Norse take on the Stormers from Milwaukee Tech. I'm Jack Hall, along with Bay College Sports Information Director Mike Ponko, as we get ready for men's basketball after the ladies defeated Milwaukee Tech 53-32 earlier today. The men for Bay College 1-6 have not been able to win the close ones, and of course they've played against Triton College 3 times, one of the best teams in the country. Lost double digits to all 3 times there, and of course South Suburban even better, and South Suburban beat us by a wide margin on Sunday. So the Norse will try to get their second win of the year. They've never beaten this Milwaukee Tech program. The Stormers have been top of the line for a long time, and they've got a good team this year with a 3-2 record. They've played, again, some very difficult opponents down in the southern part of Wisconsin, northern Illinois. And they have a full roster, so they've got plenty of kids as opposed to the ladies who only had 7 for tonight's matchup that was played earlier tonight. When we come back, you'll hear from Matt Johnson, the coach of the Norse. 2 minutes from now, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
We don't wallpaper and we won't choose paint colors, but we're here to get your home loan ready so that you can. The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to work with you. Stop in or apply online at first-bank.com. Whether you're ready to buy or planning ahead, make it happen with First Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to approval, fees may apply.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
Why should you fly from nearby at the Delta County Airport with Delta Airlines? Easy flights to anywhere in the world. Delta County Airport gets you to Detroit and Minneapolis earlier for more flight options, allowing you to work, get to your destination that night, and start the vacation the next morning. Free parking, easy drive when you return home from your trip. Check in and check bags at delta.com. Keep the Delta Airport in mind for your next flight. It's just easier when you fly from the Delta County Airport.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
Questions about your retirement deserve more than just a call center. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor Cheryl Rains. Let me show you the difference personal attention can make when it comes to your goals. Stop by our office located in the Lincoln Fair Plaza at 843 North Lincoln Road in Escanaba, or contact us at 786-6865. Personal attention. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We are the full court press of Bay College sports all season long. Maverick 106.3.
All right, back here at Bay College, the Norris men's basketball team set to take on Milwaukee Tech. And, the murderer's row, whatever you want to call it, analogy-wise, continues, Matt. Very difficult opponents, one after another. But your thoughts on the weekend first before we talk about Milwaukee Tech.
Jack, I thought a lot of the weekend was really good. I thought it was productive. I thought we got better. I thought we learned a lot about ourselves, both who we are, who we need to be. But I think all in all, there was a lot of really good. It was a tough schedule. Triton is 9-1 right now, and one of the top 10 teams in the country at the Division I level. South Suburban's only loss, they're number one in the country. Their only loss is to Triton. Just last night, and Morton, I think, is the one that kind of leaves the most sour taste in our mouth. That's one we think we should have been able to get, and we just didn't make enough plays and execute well enough to get it. So, the good thing is we get a crack at them again in the next couple of days. So hopefully we can rebound and do what we need to do. But all in all, I don't think it was the scores are ugly, right? And nobody likes to lose 3 games in 3 days, but all in all, I'm happy with the effort, and I think we're going to be perfectly fine. We'll probably be better because of it.
We can complain about being on the road a lot, but these guys we're playing tonight, they don't get to play any games at home. They're in a rough spot down there, aren't they? Randy Casey and his program has been top of the line for so many years, and they're in a real tough spot.
Yeah, this COVID situation has made life difficult for all of us, and none of us expected a couple months ago to be playing, and granted we're in the middle of a pandemic, but with that being said, they're in the same boat we are. They feel fortunate enough to be in a position where we can do enough of the right things to give our kids the chance to play, and we're doing just that. Obviously, they don't want to be on the road for every one of their games, and we don't want to be on the road for as many of ours as we have been. But it's the world we're living in, and as long as we can keep our kids safe and healthy and give them the opportunity to play, we're gonna do our best to make that happen.
Okay, describe what difference, if any, there is with them not being an NJCAA team this year. Is there any difference at all?
No, their personnel is exactly the same as it would have been. They decided to go the club route for whatever reason. I'm not really sure. I've talked to Randy about it a handful of times, and I get part of where he's coming from, but on the other hand, I don't. So, each school and each AD has to make the decision that's best for their institution and their athletes, and that's what they did. But as far as the basketball team goes, it's the same group of guys. They play the exact same way. They're just as talented. You know, they're going to do the same things. It's essentially the same thing. The only difference is they can't move on to postseason play.
So what do you want to see out of your guys tonight? We've never beaten these guys, and they've had their way with us. But you've also had some battles with them over the years, especially that first year. So what do you want to see tonight?
You know, the biggest thing is I want to see us compete. We've been saying that night in and night out. You know, with a schedule this difficult, especially early on, you know, we just have to show that we're willing enough to be a tough enough group, both mentally and physically, to stand toe-to-toe and nose-to-nose with somebody at this caliber. And, you know, I think for the most part we've done that, even in the lopsided games that we might have had so far. I don't think our guys have really backed down much. So that's the first thing I want to see. And then I just want to see some growth. You know, we were able to see some growth the first weekend at Triton to the next time we played them. And I want to see some growth from last weekend till this weekend. And I think we can do that. You know, I think our guys have put in a couple of good days of practice. We've watched some film. I think we have the right mindset right now, which isn't easy to do when you're sitting with a 1-6 record. But we've got a locker room full of tough guys who I think are going to come out and compete. And I think you'll see that we've put in the work to get a little better.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you, Jack.
Okay, Matt Johnson, the coach of the Bay College Norse. More coming up from here. They tip off straight ahead next. You're listening to Bay College Basketball on Maverick 106. All right, this is 2 minutes.
The mortgage team at First Bank is excited.
Yep.
Stop in or apply online at first-bank.com. For your money to buy, slim ahead, make it happen with First Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to approval, means payable.
It's never a bad time to enjoy a donut from the Donut Connection. Serving 40 different homemade varieties of donuts and over 20 muffin options, they're sure to have something you donut cakes and donut holes. Gift certificates are available at any time. The amount open daily from takeout and drive-through only. Connect with 250 First Avenue North in the mini market.
Measured in so many ways, it can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on your face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time to daily kindness unfold. A message to friends at funeral.
Youth sports is about teamwork, sportsmanship, camaraderie, and start basket.
Okay, back here at Bay College, the Bay College men being introduced to the crowd here, but the Milwaukee Tech guys were jumping up and down singing, "We ready, we ready." And so we had a bit of a delay for them to get done so that we could have the announcements, although there is no crowd in here, just the Bay College girls basketball team sitting behind the Bay College bench. Nobody here from Milwaukee Tech other than a camera person and one other person up with that camera guy. And at any rate, the Milwaukee Tech team, CJ Wusu and Chima Wushu being their two big guys, along with the Johnson boys, Mason Johnson and Ozzie Johnson, wearing 25 and 30 respectively. The Wusus are wearing 1 and 10 respectively, and DeMarco Minor wears number 2. It'll be for Bay College a familiar lineup of Jabril Jai wearing number 1, Chris DeBessie number 10, the Janky boys wearing 11 and 22, and Matt Wagner on the wing wearing 12. We're about ready to tap this one at half court. It's controlled Milwaukee Tech going right to left across your radio, just getting underway here as DeMarco Minor has it on top, gets it over to Mason Johnson. In the middle, hook shot is up. It is no good for Ozzie Johnson, and the Norse get the rebound. They'll bring it up court, Ashton Janky. Janky with it. Gets cut off as he dribbles to the top. Janky leaves it back. Oh, he tried to leave it back anyway for Matt Wagner. It's stolen. Back in the other direction. Wagner dives to try to keep it from being a breakaway, or actually Janky did, Ashton Janky, and is able to tap the ball out of bounds, so it'll be Milwaukee Tech's basketball 27 seconds into the game, and there is no score. Left side with the basketball now is DeMarco Minor. Minor pulls up, shoots a 3. It's in and out. 2/3 of the way down, and it came back out. So the Norse catch a break there. Chris DeBessie, near side with the ball to Matt Wagner. Now on top to Jaden Janky. Janky, left side of the court, looks. Aggressive defense as always from this Milwaukee Tech team. Chris DeBessie drives inside and gets blocked out of bounds. We'll do it again. 1 minute gone by, no score here between Bay College and Milwaukee Tech. The ladies won 63-32 earlier today. Dale Hongistill, Greg Rubik, and Mr. Art Van Dam, the referee crew here tonight for the Norse and the Stormers. Free throws coming here. There was a foul on that block out of bounds, so DeBessie goes to the line, and he missed off the front of the rim, back of the rim, so there's still no score. Go to rrnsports.com later tonight. You'll see pictures, videos from this game, the ladies' game, and from the Escanaba hockey game, which, by the way, is tied 1-1 with Sault Ste. Marie in the third period over at the Wells Sports Complex. We'll have the scores of all the high school basketball games across the UP as well. Second free throw good for DeBessie. A 3 the other way. Clanks off the left wing. No good. And Wagner gets it ahead now to Janky. Jaden Janky. Or pardon me, Ashton Janky. Now to DeBessie, right in front of us here. DeBessie drives the baseline, goes inside, gets stuffed. The ball rebounded by Jaden Janky. He's tripled on the baseline, goes down to the floor, able to bounce it over to DeBessie, puts it up off the back iron. No, boy, it's warfare in there right now as the ball is right on the baseline. Janky was able to save it, and then it's off of Milwaukee Tech out of bounds. Man, oh man, was Jaden Janky getting banged around in there as the Norse will inbound with the new 20 to shoot, and Jaden setting up on top now as Ashton will inbound, baseline right. Janky gets it now. Here's the shot by Wagner on the baseline. It's blocked out of bounds, and will inbound again with 18:16 to play in the first half, and Ashton Janky will inbound on the near baseline. Ashton Janky gets it over to DeBessie. Actually got it first to Jai, then to DeBessie. Wagner for 3! Matt Wagner puts it down, and the Norse lead 4-0. Back the other way now, Anthony Jones. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's Wusu. Left side, 3 ball on the way, down for Chima Wusu. 4-3, Milwaukee Tech's first points of the night. Ashton Janky dribbling right in front of us here. Gives it over to Chris DeBessie, literally right in front of me. Jai back near half court. Jai back now for Janky. Ashton Janky puts down the dribble, goes with his left hand as it tapped away. Oh, he didn't, he just lost it. Thought it might have been tapped, but no. And so 4-3 your score, 17:22 and running here in the first half. And coming right through the middle of the court, a left-hand dribble for Milwaukee Tech. They go back door, and he missed the dunk. That was a tough one there. Minor's lob pass from half court didn't quite get there where it needed to be able to stuff that one. DeBessie back up court, bank shot, no. And the rebound pulled down by Mason Johnson. Up the right side now, Miner with the basketball. DeMarco goes with the left hand. Now the right, stuffed by DeBessie. He said, get that cheap stuff out of here, and stuffed it straight down. Here's Ashton Jenke back up court for the Norse. Boy, he fights his way across the half-court line, and now, Wagner travels. Oh, that's a tough one there because Ashton Jenke really battled to get over half court, Ponko, and because of the pressure in backcourt, and then.
Yeah, just like you said, it just they fought so hard to get across, and then he kind of let his guard down for a second, and it got called for the travel.
4-3 Bay by 1 as Tyler Sundling checks in for the first time for the Norse. Pull-up jumper on its way. Back iron not good for Johnson. And the Norse get the rebound, and it is Tyler Sundling, the pride of Rapid River High School. With the basketball now, he's going to take it near side baseline, kicked it back out. Jenke fires up a three, back iron no, and then Jai tried to get the rebound on the baseline, and he goes over the back and commits a foul.
It was a good look, and just missed it for Ashton there. He had it wide open on the top of the key, and Jabril being a little too aggressive with the rebound attempt there.
Jabril, by the way, is our halftime guest. You know, he's a Florida kid, and this weather is tough enough for us, let alone for him. Jumper in the lane, bounces off the back of the iron for DeMarco Miner and falls through. It's 5-4 Milwaukee Tech. All right, the Norse with the ball now. Here is DeBessie, gets it to Sundling. Back to Wagner. Wagner drives to the left side of the court now. DeBessie, ball's on the floor. Look out. He's going to try to save the possession at least, and does get bailed out there. He got bailed out on the push, Ponko.
Yeah, kind of put themselves in jail a little bit, trying to get a little too cute, and got lucky there.
Very much so. The foul gives the Norse a fresh 20 to shoot. And here is Wagner with the basketball now. DeBessie on top. DeBessie looks to go inside, but he traveled on the way in.
Yeah, kind of put his head down and tried to barrel through a double team there, and too many steps. Good call.
15:29 left in the first half, 5-4. Bay College down by a point. Each team with a triple in the game. And no pressure at backcourt from the Norse. DeMarco Miner across half court with the left-hand dribble. Miner goes cross court, a wide open triple on the way for Wusu. No good. The ball's loose on the floor. It kicks over to Jai for the Norse. Now it is Tyler Sundling going all the way and bounced it back to DeBessie to the top for Wagner. Wagner penetrates, goes in. Oh, nice move, Matt Wagner. Wow, how'd he sneak through?
He was trying to kick it out, and the defense went that way, and all of a sudden he turned around and was wide open.
He's like, well, why not, right? Three ball the other way from the corner. Nothing but net. For number 12, that's Jalen Williams off the bench. 8-6 Milwaukee Tech. You never get a slowdown from them guys. They never, I don't know if they ever get a shot clock violation, Mike.
Yeah, no, they're not a grinded out type of offense, that's for sure.
DeBessie gets it to the middle and driving Sundling left it off the rim, no good. 8-6 the score. Back the other way, three on the way. That is long, or actually short, but it popped high in the air for Wusu off the rim, and the Norse clear the board, and they'll bring it up court. We are 5 minutes, nearly 6 minutes now into this game. Matt Wagner, 32 points in one of those games down in Chicago. Not so much against South Suburban, but he's got the first two hoops for the Norse in this game. Jenke now to DeBessie. DeBessie backs his way in, turns around, shoots, back iron, no. Good look from a turnaround jumper there, Mike, but it just didn't fall.
Yeah, he got the angle he needed to get the seal in the spinner.
Three ball the other way, no good for DeMarco Miner. Still 8-6, Milwaukee Tech with the lead. The Norse try to slow the tempo a little bit with Sundling bringing it up court for Bay. Sundling, near side, Tyler's got the basketball, bounced it over, stolen away. Picked on the bounce pass attempt, and they go back the other way, and that was just a clean steal for Milwaukee Tech's number 12, Jalen Williams.
They're quick. We've noticed that in the past that they play hard, they play fast, and you got to be on your game. If you give them an opportunity like that to get a steal, they're going to take advantage of it. They live off those points off of turnovers, and and beating you up and down the floor.
8-6 to score. Free throw is up and good for Jalen Williams. Who did they get the foul on that? I did not write it down. I think it was Jai.
Yeah.
It was? Okay, so that's
Jabril
2 on Jabril. So, see if, he's going to take Jabril out here. Sevion Gray is going to come in. Also, Sundling will sit. And Dadir Gambo is going to check in. So, we've got to go to the bench here and keep them fresh as possible. Williams makes a second free throw for Milwaukee Tech. So, Sevion's got the basketball right now. He played well against South Suburban, especially in that second half when not many things were going right. Dadir, left side. Jump shot is short for Wagner. And now Dadir is able to somehow get that rebound and got it in the middle for Jenke, and Jaden puts it home.
A good strong move to the rack there.
The pride of Dollar Bay High School cuts it to 2. Back the other way. The 3 is long. Rebound also over the back.
Yep. Caught by the trail official. Nice call there.
Yeah, Art Van Dam. He's been around a while. And I mean that in the most polite way, Art.
I hope he didn't hear you. But
no, I don't think so. So, they do get the over-the-back foul call there. That's not an easy one for an official sometimes to see if you're one of the wing officials, right?
Yeah, as the trail, you're kind of in transition, so it's tough because it's not really in your area of coverage. But
nice move again by Jaden Jenke, and he scores off the glass.
Just a quick crossover and found that lane line. But, Coach Van Dam there seeing helping out in transition and got the right call there.
Yep, 10-10 the score. We have Joe Gibbs in the game now for the Norse. Right-hand dribble, DeMarco Minor. Boy, Joe remembers the battles with Milwaukee Tech. Oh, the guy shoved off, and they didn't call it on the baseline.
Yeah,
they missed one there.
The Norse bench jumped up on that one. They wanted that call.
They didn't get the basket, though, and Gray throws up a 3 this side. No good. Rebound cleared easily there. This kid, number 13, that's Nuri Knighton. And now a steal. The Norse get it. As it's Sevion Gray coming back. Oh, he tried to dish it, didn't he? Kicked it out. Matt Wagner for 3. Nope.
Yeah, Sevion had the layup there and tried to get a little bit too pretty and a little bit too unselfish.
11:34 to go, 10-10 tie. It's been frantic pace, and it always is with these guys. I think that might be why.
Nice job.
Dadir tied him up.
Yeah, and nice job. The young man was driving down the lane, and Dadir saw him coming and just jumped out. He knew he was going to be too late to take a charge, so instead he just grabbed a hold of the ball and tied it up.
You know, I think that could be why Matt has gone to the bench so much here early. He knows it's going to be a track meet with these guys.
Yeah, for sure. And you just came off, as we said in the girls' game, you just came off a wild weekend where you had 4 games in 5 days. You got to keep those legs fresh, and they're going to be running hard. A good choice to go to the bench and keep them fresh.
Sevion Gray pulls up, shoots, air ball. Well, a little bit too much mustard on that one.
Yeah.
11:07 to go in the half, and the Stormers turn it over at the other end. So it's, or did he call a timeout? Nope.
I think Sevion, it looks like he stepped out of bounds there is what they're calling.
Okay.
I think Sevion maybe forced a couple of shots in the last two of the last 3 possessions and then passed off when he should have shot. So I'm sure I can see the coaches talking when he took that shot. I think they're going to talk to him about his shot selection and just making good selections and using his athletic ability there.
Joe Gibbs goes back and buries the 3. Got the ball at the free throw line, turned around, one dribble back and buried the triple. The Norse lead 13-10. that was vintage Joe Gibbs right there.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
10:41 to go in the half.
I got to be careful with my commentary, or we're going to miss a couple of plays I talked
Oh, my goodness. Knighton throws up the jump shot. No good. Joe Gibbs the rebound. Gets it ahead for Sevion Gray up the left side. You're right, though, that you can see that Sevion is still learning. I mean, he's a freshman, and he's got the basketball to the corner now, driving baseline. Dadir tried the reverse layup. No, he is fouled, and Dadir is going to get to the free throw line for Bay College.
Just beat his man off the dribble on the baseline, and all he had left to do was foul him, or else it was going to be an easy reverse layup.
Well, there was 1-1 in that hockey game after 2 periods, Escanaba and the Sioux, and tons of scoring in the third period. 4-3 Eske now. Eske scored 3 goals, and Sault Ste. Marie scored 2. in the third period after just one goal apiece in the first 2 periods in that hockey game.
Well, good. Sounds like the boys have a fun one to call over there. Good for them.
Yeah.
Their first solo experience on the radio.
Yeah, Jake Lefebvre and Zeke Strand. Free throw no good for DeDeers. Second one is good. It's 14-10, Bay College by 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Knighton trying to be a little bit too quick on the inbounds pass there. Savion stepped up and denied it, and he was trying to get it out and run, and he stepped in, tried to step back, but
Too late.
Hungisto, he almost missed it, but he caught it there, and it's a violation on Milwaukee.
Pass to the corner for Wagner. It's knocked away out of bounds. You know, Dale, before the game, said if I need any more help on free throws to broadcast, he would help me out.
I'm telling you, we need to get a wireless headset and just throw it on him.
I
It'd
know.
be fantastic commentary for the game.
For sure. Okay, inbound it to Joe Gibbs. Sevion had to work to get that one in the corner here. Now Sevion's got the ball right in front of us, gets it to the top for Matt Wagner. Wagner goes down the base, or the left side of the lane, puts it in, but they're going to say the foul was on the floor. Too bad, because it was Wagner made a nice move up the left side of the lane, Mike.
Yeah, they're pointing right at the elbow where he initially got touched, and they kind of grabbed and held, and it's probably the right call. It's not the call we want to see, but we're going to have to maybe negotiate a better contract for these officials to get that call in the future.
All right, Gray will inbound the baseline pass. Oh, he throws it deep, and Gombo had to really work to get back to the half-court line to get it, and then as he squeezes his way up the left side of the court, he's fouled.
It's an interesting, the Milwaukee area tech bench is talking about they wanted a double dribble there because Didier, as he was going for it, he palmed the ball and slapped it down, and I guess it's up to interpretation if that was a dribble, but he did catch it after that and then dribble, and he's going to get 2 bonus free throws.
It's a 1-and-1 right now.
Yeah.
Yep. So Didier goes to the line. 7 fouls on Milwaukee Tech. Free throw for Didier is good. You know, he had a couple that you don't ever want to remember down at Bryant and Stratton. And, you know, he's really worked on that since that weekend.
Yeah, no, actually, after their shoot-around this afternoon, he and Coach Johnson stayed behind and were working on free throws.
They were,
and,
yep.
And getting some good work there, and it looks like it paid off, at least in the early going.
Yeah, he was. Coach Johnson was really working with Jabril after that in warm-ups. Didier makes both free throws at 16-10. That one tapped away by the Norse at the other end as Kyle Cooley checks back in for Milwaukee Tech, and they have the ball down 6. Oh, the pass, he didn't expect it to come to him. Anthony Jones had to reach back athletically and save that one from going out of bounds. Now he's taking his man up the right side of the lane. The Norse recover defensively and get the tap away. 15 on the clock. Matt Johnson wanted a turnover there, but it apparently went off of Bay. Now the refs are.
Yeah, they're going to confirm. They're going to keep it here. Coach Johnson is.
He's not. He's looking pretty.
He's pretty animated about that one.
He remembered to put the mask back up though, so
yeah,
I give him full credit. Pushing the back this time, no question about this foul call against the Norse. And Matt Johnson goes, yeah, now because you blew the last call, we get another foul.
That's where when you can't let it go, that's where you got to be careful about the repercussions. You know, it's okay to argue a play sometimes and talk about a play, but when you don't let it go a couple plays later, that's when it's enough is enough, guys.
So the Norse have 4 fouls now, and then Milwaukee Tech has it tapped out of bounds again. They have 12 to shoot. This possession's been a lengthy one. Without a shot. Kyle Cooley inbounds, baseline left. Fires it over, and a 3 is on the way. It's off the rim. No good for Adikoya. And the Norse rebounded, and here is Sivion Gray. I hope I got his name pronounced right.
Adikoya, yeah.
Gray, bounce pass to Gibbs. Gibbs near side with the ball. Left-hand dribble, gets it to Matt Wagner. Going inside, he is out of control. There's contact, nothing's called. Down he goes. Cooley back the other way for Milwaukee Tech. Kick out 3 from the left wing. Long for Adikoya, and then an offensive foul. Janke took it on the baseline.
Yeah, I don't know. Janke was pretty low, And I think Coach Casey might have a case here that he was in the circle, and the officials are going to get together. The offensive player did definitely lower his shoulder and go into him.
But can you take a charge there?
Yeah, you can't take a charge if you're inside that arc, inside the lane.
Yeah. So the refs are going to talk it over. Randy Casey
Wags is looking at me as I'm talking about this, saying they better take this one, man.
Yeah. So the Norse they did not change the call. It was an offensive foul. 16-10 the score, 8:49 left. Sivian Gray with it. That's the joy of us broadcasting in an empty gym right next to the guys.
Oh, yeah, these are courtside seats, baby, only the best.
Yeah, Wagner gets it inside, and there's the 2 for Gibbs. On the baseline, Mike, 18-10.
This is a team that's traditionally given the Bay College team a fits, and I don't believe we've beaten them.
Nope, never have. 3 on top for Cooley. No, off the back iron. Wagner the rebound.
And it's probably a little bit too early to talk about this might be the first time, but you got to feel good about this start right now.
Sivian Gray gets it on the baseline to Gibbs underneath, up and in, and he's fouled. Joe Gibbs, the pride of Gladstone High School. Welcome back, buddy.
Beautiful job by Gibbs to get in the lane and then go up, and he went up strong but moved that ball just a little bit to avoid the block, drew the foul, and finished strong.
Joe Gibbs with 7, the old man on the team. He's almost as old as me.
Start calling him Grandpa out
there. Grandpa Gibbs. There you go, 20-10. And an and one opportunity for Gibbs as DeMarco Minor checks back in for Milwaukee. The free throw is up and good for Gibbs. What a quarter for him. 21-10, he has 8.
Like we said, there's a nice lead right now, but as fast as Milwaukee Area Tech plays, this lead is not safe. You got to keep playing ball here.
3 ball from well outside. Boy, they're just cold as ice with the jumpers up on the perimeter. Offensive rebound for Minor, and he puts it home.
And that's the type of stuff that's going to let them right back into the game if you can't box out and keep them from second chances.
Sivian Gray across half court for Bay. Dribbling on top to Deere, coming out to set a screen for him. Gray, near side now, has to take it into the corner. Nothing developed. Goes on the baseline and flings up a one-hander. No. 21-12, 7:20 left in the half, and Ashton steals it back. Gets it to Wagner. Wagner, left side of the lane. He's blocked. Or did you lose the handle?
He kind of lost it going up. It should probably come for a block, but
act the other way. The Norse get in the passing lane again. Ashton Janke with the swipe. And Sevian's going to slow it down as Matt Johnson's telling his team to let's be smart here. 21-12, 6:57 left in the half. Ashton Janke left side. Gets it in the middle, and that is going to be, Ashton went face first into the floor.
The shot initially was blocked, and as he came through, it looks like Ashton got a hand to the face. They've been allowing a lot of contact in this one both ways, so there's nothing to really complain about. But
yeah,
there's going to be some. Those are the types of games where you get worried about it getting chippy.
6:51 left in the half. We get a timeout, and Johnson's still talking about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused as to why it's blue ball, because there was either contact with the ball or contact that should have been foul. So how does the ball go out of bounds and be off a Bay player there is kind of what I'm wondering there.
Wow. We did get a timeout here, and I missed that, so now we're just going to keep talking.
Yeah, I think you and I have enough hot air that we can fill a timeout, Jack.
I can tell you that the Escanaba hockey team is ahead 5-3. And they gave up a goal, so now it's 5-4. And Northern Michigan hockey team defeated Alabama Huntsville 4-0. They had an embarrassing loss on home ice yesterday. Sault Ste. Marie playing Escanaba in basketball tonight. Tracy Hudson's team is off to a great start. No score on that report yet. 3 ball out of the timeout for Milwaukee Tech. It's no good. They, as Mike mentioned, have blue uniforms with the orange numbers and letters. They get an offensive rebound on the missed shot. 3 ball from the right wing. That won't fall. They're just going to keep firing them up. Another offensive rebound back inside. No, another offensive rebound blocked by Jabril as Wusu. That one, and now The outlet pass to Sivian Gray, missed it. Wagner waits for the defense to come by and fills up on the baseline. Bank shot off the glass, 7 points on the layup for him.
Dodging bullets left and right, giving up that many offensive rebounds, but worked out.
3 ball back the other way. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound tap. Nice rebound by Sivian Gray there to tap that one over to Jabril, and now Gray will bring it up court.
No.
Oh, he got his pocket picked. Oh my goodness, right off his hip, and an easy basket there for Miner, and that one's not going to make Coach Johnson very happy. 23 to 14, and now the ball is knocked away by Milwaukee Tech, and they'll come back up court, and Miner, there you go, throws up a triple from the right wing. It's through, and again.
Yeah, Savion just lost the handle on it again, coming down the middle of the lane, and another turnover, and then stayed here in the backcourt, didn't hustle down and play defense. So
yeah, he did stay back. You're right. 23-17, Wags has the ball right in front of us. Drives on the baseline, now kicked it back out. Joe Gibbs open for 3 on its way off the front of the rim. That was a good look. It just didn't go. And the rebound pulled down by Nuri Knighton. Milwaukee Tech's within 6. 23-17, a deep triple on top. That's off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound, though, as it's going to come out to Mason Johnson on the left side. And a 3 from the right wing. That one's no good. And the ball's on the floor, and finally Wagner able to tap it to Ashton Janke, and Janke brings it up court for the Norse. 4:40 left in the half. Left-hand dribble, Janke. Cut off free throw line extended. Gets the ball back on his right hand, now left, throws it over to Gray. On the left side of the court, Matt Wagner now dribbles right in front of us, gives it back to Janke. Ashton over to Sevion on top. Sevion pops a long triple. Oh, he backed it home! He almost knocked the backboard over.
Saved the pieces on that one. That hit hard off the backboard and fell.
Oh, man. 26-17. Norse by 9. Back, they'll try. Nope, not this time. Oh, he may have shuffled the feet, too. Owusu did not shoot the 3. This one is up, no good. Jabril the rebound. And the Norse come up court leading by 9. So far, the offensive rebounds for the Stormers have not killed us. Janke, Ashton Janke, that is. With the ball right in front of us here. Gives it to Sivion Gray. Sivion left side. Now to Wags. Wagner back to Janke as they switch. Now to Bessie. Back to Joe Gibbs. Gibbs turns, gives it to Wagner. Fires up a triple. Back iron not good. He was open. That's the shot he makes. And now Janke steals the outlet pass. Gives it back to Wagner. Now to Joe Gibbs. Now inside to Jabril. One hands it. No!
Yeah, left it just short, and it didn't get a hop there.
Knighton the rebound, and Milwaukee Tech is going to call the timeout at the other end of the court. 3:16 left, a frantic first half. 26-17 Bay, back in 30. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Dignity, care, and understanding. Skradsky Family Funeral Home. Since 1947, we've been the name to trust. Professionalism and respect is what you get from us. Serving our community with dignity, care, and understanding. Skradsky Family Funeral Home.
We're there for every dribble, dunk, and dish all season long. Bay College basketball is on Maverick 106.3.
26-17, Mike Ponko, a frantic pace as it always is with these guys, and their shooting percentage is very low. I would say if we look at the stats at halftime, they're not gonna like their field goal percentage.
Well, and considering we talked about they've rebounded the ball well, excuse me, on the offensive end, they've gotten some opportunities and haven't been able to connect.
3:10 left in the half, and our halftime is Jabril Jai. We had a nice conversation there about the weather. Missed shot, another offensive rebound, Mike. They put it back up and in. It won't count. There's a foul on the floor.
And the rebound came off long, but nobody's checking the shooter there. Nobody's putting a backside on him and keeping him off the board, and that's going to kill you.
Yep. And it's been a theme throughout the game. Oh, inside he put a shoulder in or an elbow into Janke. Janke flopped pretty hard there.
Yeah,
they didn't get a call.
Trying to draw the offensive foul, and it wasn't the place to do that. You're not going to get that at this level.
No. Tyler Sundling gets it to Jaden Janke on the baseline. Dished it in to Joe Gibbs. No, but Joe will go to the line.
Sorry, I got mesmerized by Coach Casey getting after one of his players. He's a passionate coach. He's fun to watch sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I miss the times when I'm sitting at the table back before COVID. He would be standing right next to me. I'd have to turn my microphone down.
You can hear everything he says there.
Yeah. And he would just have a conversation with you. Hey, what did you think of that one?
Yeah,
and I'm on the radio, you know.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. We've gotten the chance to meet up with him after when he's been up here for some tournaments and have some conversations. He's a really, really good dude, but intense about basketball, that's for sure.
Joe Gibbs at the line, rattles home. He's 3 for 3 at the line, and what a half for Joe Gibbs. 10 points, 28-17 Bay. So it's Milwaukee Tech with the ball. They're down 11. The Norse have not been killed yet by those offensive rebounds.
Yeah, Tyler Sundling trying to do the ole and reach from behind and basically ended up hugging the ball handler, and there is no hugging in basketball, Jack.
And don't give me any of that ole. You owe me, you owe me 60 sit-ups? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it was, 50 sit-ups or something like that.
Yeah. 2:20 left in the half. Right-hand dribble, Miner, top of the key. Switches to his left hand, Sundling watching him. Down to 9 on the shot clock. He goes to the left side now into the corner. Kicked it back out. Cooley launches a three. It's through. Well, you knew they weren't going to miss all of them. Kyle Cooley puts it in their 4th made triple of the game.
Yeah, we hit on it earlier. If they start to shoot well.
Sundling is tripped.
Oh, my goodness.
But away from the ball, they called a foul on Didier.
It was a ball screen, and Didier was set, didn't move, and the defender kind of didn't hit him directly, hit him off to the side, and he went down, and I think there was a little bit of acting, and I think they got caught by how it happened as opposed to, or what happened afterwards as to how it happened, and I don't agree with that call one bit.
Nope. So it's Cooley right side. Top of the key, back to half court actually now to Miner. DeMarco Miner, he's been their go-to guy. Oh, he almost traveled there. Open jump shot is down for Ozzie Johnson, his first hoops of the game.
Yeah, starting to see them hitting some jumpers, and that's not a good sign.
Nope, they're down only 6 now. Ashton Janke, bounce pass on the post to his brother, Jaden. Jaden is in there doubled. He spins on the baseline, puts it up, got his own rebound, and turns, shoots, and banks it home.
Nice job, nice patience, and trying to keep him from getting blocked, and a nice shot there.
So Bay College is up by 8, 30-22. They miss at that end. Another offensive rebound, though, and back up and in on the baseline for Wusu, his first basket.
Now just a little bit of full court man pressure denying the inbounders, and the Milwaukee area Tech, the game is starting to go their way pace-wise, and once they start shooting, if they're going to get those second chance opportunities like we said.
Yeah, it could be a long second half if that trend doesn't change. Try to get it inside. It's tapped away by the Stormers out of bounds. 39 seconds left in the half, and again, Jabril is our halftime guest. Talks a little about his Florida hometown and missing the warmth down there.
I bet he is.
Yep.
As are the rest of us.
Yeah, I know. Well,
my goodness.
Have a Norse runner in the lane. That one won't fall for Didier. Back up Miner. Launches a three. It's through. DeMarco Miner. What a half for him. He's got 12, and now the Norse lead is only 3. Sundling, pocket picked. Here comes a dunk the other way. No, a layup. Left hand layup for Wusu. And the Norse have fallen apart in the final minute. The lead is 1. Can they get a buzzer beater here to go into the dressing room? Sundling's got the ball near side, bounced it over to Ashton Janke. Out of bounds, ball to the Norse, 4.2 on the clock. They'll have to inbound it right next to you, Ponko.
He's going to have to throw it right from my lap.
Well, Ashton's a good kid, wouldn't mind, you'll be fine over there.
All right.
He'll be kind to you. Janke to inbound, got it to Wags on top, fires up a 3, not good, tipped up, no, that's in. 30-29, they end the first half on a big run. The Norse were up by 11, and the lead is down to 1. So it's a 12-2 run for Milwaukee Tech to end the first half. And the score is 30-29.
That hurts. Just playing so well and keeping them off balance, and then they hit a couple of shots, and Bay responds by turning the ball over a couple times and letting them go on a run. And it's for what was a great half for most of it turned into this one has got you worried again.
Oh, wow. The Hancock girls, I think this is a girls' game, they shot 30 shots in the first half from the floor and missed them all against Westwood.
Wow.
And the score is 12-5 Westwood at halftime.
Oh, good Lord.
So that means Hancock made 5 free throws, but they went 0 for 30 from the floor, and they're only down 7.
Wow.
Wow. Thanks, Nate Belville, for that. Holy cow. Okay, we're going to come back and talk with Jabril in our halftime show. 3 minutes from now, the score is Bay College 30, Milwaukee Tech 29. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
We don't wallpaper and we won't choose paint colors, but we're here to get your home loan ready so that you can. The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to work with you. Stop in or apply online at first-bank.com. Whether you're ready to buy or planning ahead, make it happen with First Bank.
How you doing,
Voted
Jabril?
Best Mortgage Lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to approval, fees may apply.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
At Elmers County Market, we're pleased to help support high school sports. Hockey, football, basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball. We back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmers County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community.
Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty.
It's never a bad time to enjoy a donut from the Donut Connection. Serving 40 different homemade varieties of donuts and over 20 muffin options, they're sure to have something you'll love. Plus, they have donut cakes and donut holes. Gift certificates are available at any time in any amount. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. for takeout and drive-thru only. Connect with freshness at Donut Connection, 2315 First Avenue North in the Mini Mall, Escanaba.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
Youth sports is more than winning and losing. Youth sports is about teamwork, sportsmanship, camaraderie, and fitness. Your local Pomps team is a proud sponsor of these local broadcasts and athletes. Tire is proud to be on your team, supporting our local athletes. Pomps Tire of Escanaba. They know tires and service, and you should know Pomps.
Time to catch our breath as we get ready for the second half on your home for Bay College basketball, Maverick 106.3.
All right, halftime here at Bay College. It is the Norse and Milwaukee Tech in our player spotlight today. Jabril Nadai. How you doing, Jabril?
I'm doing good.
So, how do you like Bay College basketball right now? We got some real easy games we play, don't we?
It's definitely competitive. We played a lot of top teams, South Suburban, playing Milwaukee right now, Triton. So we've been challenged early. So I think it's only going to help us later in the playoff.
Now you're from a warmer climate than Escanaba.
Yeah, Montdora, Florida. Yep.
All right. So where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Montdora, Florida, small town in Central Florida. Not a lot of people know where it's at, but it's really warm there. Definitely warmer than here. And, yeah, I've been there basically my whole life.
So what made you decide to come up to Escanaba, Michigan? How'd you even hear of Escanaba, Michigan?
Coach Polfus reached out to me, and he talked to me, and I really liked him, and I liked the program, and I heard about Christian Alexander and all the good stuff he did. So I just wanted to go to a school like that.
Yeah, did you have videos posted and stuff? That's how Jake heard about you?
Yeah. He I think he saw my highlight tape, and then reached out to me, talked to my parents, and they all liked him, and then talked to Johnson and got everything finalized.
So what kind of basketball would you say you played down there? What's the style of basketball at your high school level?
I think we did more of like a 4-out. I would be inside and I'll throw it around to my shooters. It's mainly passing the ball and getting it, to my shooters. That's what I mostly did, defending as well.
So you weren't a huge scorer, right?
No, not really. I was more of a passer, shot blocker, defensive stopper, that type of player.
So coming here, you're in a different role, aren't you? You don't see the floor as often or as consistently as you would like, right?
I mean, I'm starting, so that's still pretty well. But college is definitely there's more competition. But this is good though, since you want to have a deep bench, especially with the teams we play. So depth is really good in college.
So being the only dude from Florida here and the only dude from a long ways away, how you fitting in with the guys?
I think everyone's pretty here is cool. They know I'm a freshman, so they just help me out, help me get used to college. And we have other guys that are from Detroit, and they're far as well. So talking to them, and we all kind of figure out how we're going to do it. And I think second semester now I'm starting to get used to everything and getting ready, getting into my role right now. So
here at Bay, what's the living like for you? Being in an area that's completely different, as far as the weather, as far as you don't got your own room, that kind of stuff.
I think initially it was like different, but then I saw my teammates, Apartment 26, Cal, Tristan, Matt, all those guys are cool guys, and I have my teammates are really cool, so they really made it easier for me, the transition.
So you've got 2 sophomores in with you. How does that help?
They just have the experience. I talked to them a lot, especially before the season started, just how they dealt with it. A lot of the games, and especially this year, would be so different. So they just kind of gave me advice of what to do and what not to do.
So how's everything gone for you during all this Corona stuff? I know Governor DeSantis in Florida has had a lot different approach than Whitmer has here. So I imagine things were open a lot more down there for you.
Yeah, it was definitely different. I went from like a state that was completely open, and we would definitely wear masks, but it was definitely different. They would deal with it a different way, and then coming here is completely like a lockdown state. Just getting used to it, I can't really complain, it's out of my control, but it was definitely different. I think Florida deals with it a different way, and I think that's why NBA and all the other organizations are moving there, opposed to other states. So.
Yeah. I mean, I was down in Jacksonville at Thanksgiving time, and I walked around like, man, you don't have to worry, you can go eat, at a restaurant.
Fully open, yeah, fully open.
Yeah, the malls,
Yeah, so everything was fully open there, and players are playing basketball. So during COVID, after a couple of months, 3 or 4 months, summertime, I was fully able to get in the gym. So that was cool. But I know my other teammates from Michigan and UP, they didn't have that ability. So it's definitely harder for them, in my opinion, I think.
Do you think that helped you, though, to be able to stay in basketball shape?
Yeah, definitely. I had my high school coach down in Mondora. He opens the gym, so a lot of us still come back and we'll work out and, keep in touch. So I think that's a really good opportunity I have over there still.
So what are some things you do besides play basketball, like hobbies?
I think my biggest hobby is just I like to read, but I'm reading in terms of business. So I'm a business major, so just like learning about different businesses and how they work, and how I can start my own in the future. So
that was gonna be my next question is what kind of job would you like to get when you leave?
Well, my best scenario right now, basketball wise, is definitely getting paid to play basketball either overseas and doing something like that, and then of course running a business. I'm not sure what it would be, but definitely a business. That's something I want to do, as well as play basketball professionally for a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get paid to play basketball, heck, I would do it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the goal right now.
Yeah, every basketball player wants to do that, right?
All right, just go as far as you can, and when the road's over, figure out something else. But for now, I'm gonna keep on going.
All right, so let you give your shout-outs then. Anyone you think may be listening, no matter where they're at on the internet here.
I don't know who's listening from Florida, but shout out to my mom. I love her. I miss her. Shout out to my boys in Mondora, and then shout out to my teammates at Bay College.
All right, well, hey, it's great having you up here, and stay warm. I know it's a little different for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, that's Jabril Jai here in our halftime show. 30-29, Bay College with a 1-point lead, and we will come back with the stats and more from here at Bay College 3 minutes from now. Bay College Radio's Maverick 106.
Jeff Wiggy of Gretzky Family Funeral Homes.
The cost of funerals is a legitimate concern for all. It always has been, and frankly, it should be. At Gretzky Family Funeral Homes, it's a concern for us as well. We want to be sure you know all the costs up front and that there are no unpleasant surprises in your time of loss. We are happy to discuss your price concerns at any time. Just visit us in Escanaba or Gladstone or online at SkratskyFuneralHomes.com.
Skratsky Family Funeral Homes.
Questions about your retirement deserve more than just a call center. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor Cheryl Rains. Let me show you the difference personal attention can make when it comes to your goals. Stop by our office located in the Lincoln Fair Plaza at 843 North Lincoln Road in Escanaba, or contact us at 786-6865. Personal attention. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
It's never a bad time to enjoy a donut from the Donut Connection. Serving 40 different homemade varieties of donuts and over 20 muffin options, they're sure to have something you'll love. Plus, they have donut cakes and donut holes. Gift certificates are available at any time in any amount. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. for takeout and drive-through only. Connect with freshness at Donut Connection, 2315 First Avenue North in the Mini Mall, Escanaba.
We don't wallpaper and we won't choose paint colors, but we're here to get your home loan ready so that you can. The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to work with you. Stop in or apply online at first-bank.com. Whether you're ready to buy or planning ahead, make it happen with First Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to approval, fees may apply.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
Why should you fly from nearby at the Delta County Airport with Delta Airlines? Easy flights to anywhere in the world. Delta County Airport gets you to Detroit and Minneapolis earlier for more flight options, allowing you to work, get to your destination that night, and start the vacation the next morning. Free parking, easy drive when you return home from your trip. Check in and check bags at delta.com. Keep the Delta Airport in mind for your next flight. It's just easier when you fly from the Delta County Airport.
No getting stuck behind the backboard. We have the best seat in the house. It's Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
Halftime here at the Bay College gym. The Norse leading 30-29. Yes, how you doing, Hongy? He has to come by and hassle me once in a while. Oh, look, Marcus Harris is looking really good on that little scooter thing, rolling his wheels across the court. He's enjoying that thing too much. Statistically, in the first half, Milwaukee Tech 11 for 36 from the floor. They had only, it seemed like they had more than 7 offensive rebounds, but they had 7 and we had 5. 18 rebounds total to 23 for the Norse. The Norse shot 10 for 28 from the floor, 3 for 9 from downtown. Milwaukee Tech shot 18 triples and made 5 of them in the first half. Free throws, 2 for 2 at the line for Milwaukee Tech, 7 for 9 for the Norse. Not many fouls to worry about, 8 and 6 aside. And here you go, Ponko. This, I don't know what else. You look at the stats. I thought that the offensive rebounds were much more than, it just seemed like it was that more than what they really are on the sheet here.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm surprised to see Bay College ahead in the rebounding battle. 8-4 turnovers in favor of Milwaukee area Tech, so not really a big turnover difference. The Bay is shooting it a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, it looks like Bay should be winning the game. The big difference right here, and kind of what I was talking about, is maybe in shot attempts. The Bay only got 28 shots, while Milwaukee area Tech got 36, and the Stormers hit 2 more threes than the Norse. That kept it kind of close. So it was 11 of 36 from the floor for MATC to 10 to 28. And, just those couple of turnovers is enough to keep it close.
Yeah, because the Norse had an 11-point lead, and it kind of feathered away in the final minute and a half of that first half.
Yeah, they just kind of lost their discipline there a little bit, didn't take care of the basketball, gave up some open shots that finally fell for the Stormers. And just like I said, just about 90 seconds of undisciplined basketball cost them there.
Sure did. Joe Gibbs, a great first half for the Norse. He had 10 points, 7 for Matt Wagner, 6 for Jaden Janke. DeMarco Minor with 12 to lead MATC. They get the ball first to start the second half. Inside shot, no good. They get another offensive rebound, kick it out left side. 3 on the way, off the rim, no. And finally, Chris DeBessie clears the board after Wusu missed the triple try. So 30-29. Well, you can't cry about the first half, right? Not letting the lead slip away. You got the lead still. You're up by 1. Let's build on it.
Yeah, you got to come out and play. That's for sure.
Janke's got the ball, knocked away, but he got it back. Kick out to DeBessie, throws up a 3. Had to change his shot. He was going to shoot the 3 first, missed it. Now he'll offensive rebound in there for Jabril. Gets it back out to DeBessie, then to Wagner, then back to Jabril. Oh, he shoved off on the way in. Kick out 3 for DeBessie, no good. Janke tried to tap the rebound, but Milwaukee Tech comes out of there with it. That'll be a chance for them to take the lead now. 30-29 it remains. Bay College by 1. Early second half here in Escanaba. 3-pointer on the way near side, nothing but net for Wusu. CJ Wusu with 7.
Is this the first Stormer lead, or did they have it earlier in the first minutes?
Never had the lead in this game.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Norse were up 4-0. They tied it at 10-10, but the Norse, now they get it inside, and a blocking foul called as DeBessie went hard down the baseline, Ponko.
It's good to see Chris DeBessie moving well. When I talked to him earlier this week, that ankle injury that he suffered this weekend, he wasn't so sure that he was going to play. He was hobbled around, and luckily he had a good week, and it got better for him, and he's moving around pretty well.
Norse turn it over again, though, on the inbounds play. Tried to hit Janke in the corner, and
just wasn't ready for it.
Nope.
Wags got that pass in there a little hot, but he should have. That's definitely not on Matt Wagner. That was a good pass.
Yeah, Ashton's used to that one. Minor goes inside and swatted from behind, out of bounds by Jabril.
I tell you what, this has been a physical game, and I said it before, they're letting them play on both sides. But, man, these guys are going inside and taking a beating. It's almost like those the 80s basketball. Not quite Bill Lambier in there throwing fists, but it's physical, man.
Dennis Rodman and the Bad Boys. Hook shot missed here by Johnson. They get another offensive board. Minor drives on the baseline, then pull-up jumper off the rim, no. Rebound, finally ripped down by Chris DeBessie.
And there we finally see somebody get some position and getting in front of that defender to pull down the rebound. And I say defender, but the offensive player to take away the second chance.
Jaden Janke up court now to Jabril, down by 2. 2 minutes gone by, second half. Wagner on top. Wagner stops, passed it off, gets it back. Wagner now is going to take it to the can and put it in.
Nice job. We had a good patience kind of moving her around and trying to find an alley. And then Wags, recognized that little hole and beat his man and had the easy layup then.
Tied at 32, 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Trying to go in on Janke here. Janke picked his pocket, that a boy. Picked his pocket as the big guy there, 25, Johnson was trying to go inside.
He was just trying to muscle through Jaden there and shoved him off, but he kept his feet and did a nice job of knocking the ball loose.
Jabril throws it left wing to Ashton Janke, now back to Wagner, left side. Wagner, left-hand dribble, goes inside, and he's rejected. Jabril gets the rebound. Jabril tried to pass it back to Wagner at the top. That got picked off, and it's loose on the floor, and Wusu's got it now. Wusu up the near side, and he is fouled as he very quickly moved the ball up court.
That's the pace they want to play at. They want to get up quickly, and if you let them, it's going to be a track meet. I really thought Bay did a nice job in the first half of slowing the game down and trying to get Milwaukee Area Tech out of that fast-paced game. but it's a challenge for sure.
32 all, 16:48 left. And the Norse have the ball. Left-hand dribble here for Miner. Miner switches to his right hand now. Goes inside. And Jabril strong in on him. Ashton coming up court. Tapped away from him, but he gets it back. Tied at 32. Ashton tapped away again from behind. Their hands are quick. Back the other way now. And Jabril gets back on Miner. Stops the first shot. Second shot no good. Jabril inside. Got good position. Miner hits the deck. We'll get a foul on MATC.
That was one heck of a job by Jabril to get back and make sure, because that looked like an easy layup, and he hustled back and bothered the shot, got the block, and did a nice job of not giving up the easy basket.
Honko, we've got guests that are coming back with your stuff.
I know, I see that. Hopefully it's still all in one piece.
Yeah, that's right. The two kids who called the hockey game for us, bringing your equipment back, your RRN equipment that is. Nice job by DeBessie inside. He puts it home. First basket of the game for Chris.
It's hard to believe. He's been active. He's been moving well and got some good draws, but yeah.
They work it inside. This one off the back iron. No one. Kid hit the deck hard in there again. And now we get another foul. Ozzie Johnson hit the deck hard, and Casey is hot over there coaching for MATC. 34-32. I think he's a little annoyed at his own dude there.
Yeah, this is an entertaining game to hear the coaches, put it that way.
Especially with no crowd in here.
I know.
I mean, back iron, free throw, no good. 34-32, Bay leading, and they'll have another free throw attempt here. That's the other Wusu Chima. He had a basket at the very beginning, a triple that hasn't scored since.
I'm sure he'll be happy to find out that he is the other Wusu.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he got that one. The other Wusu puts it home. 34-33. We get 15:50 on the clock here. So all of your equipment apparently is here in one piece, Ponko.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust that Lefebvre kid. He might be trying to sell it for parts and.
Yeah. 34-33. No, that equipment, trust me, no one's going to buy it for parts.
$5.
Okay, Jakey across half court. That's Ashton dribbling through the defense. He's got it on his left hand. Over now for Wagner, left side. Wagner outside the arch, a 1-point lead for the Norse. 15 minutes to go, and the defense pressuring the guards big time here in the second half.
Yeah, nice job of, like you said, just putting pressure on and making them try to earn everything they're getting right here. And it's going to be a battle down the stretch, that's for sure.
34-33, Wagner to the rack. He is fouled. Free throws coming here for Matt Wagner. And 15:27. Boy, it's a world of time left.
yeah, it's an eternity right now.
Man, oh man. So Bay with the score at 34-33. They had an 11-point lead. Milwaukee Tech took the lead early in this half, but the Norse are back in front. Very small lead, but it's a lead as Wagner makes the first free throw. Matt with 10 points in the game now, and he missed the second. That doesn't happen too often. Oh, they beat us. Yeah. Boy, it was a nice fast break for Wusu, the other Wusu.
It was a long baseball-style full court pass, and there were two defenders back with one guy, and they both gambled on trying to pick off the pass and got beat.
Tied at 35. Matt wants a timeout, and oh, is he hot at his guys over there in the huddle. Back at 30. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
At Elmers County Market. Please.
So they use that sound card just like a normal setup, huh?
Basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball.
That's where I think it was. I thought it was fine when I was doing that game in Esky, and she just kept saying, no, it's cutting out, but she only said it during the commercials.
It worked in Zeke's
Thanks for choosing Elmers County Market. And to continue to
support you did say that.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll hook it up again and
see if it works.
Yeah.
At least your phone sees it,
on
though.
ElmersFresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
I don't know what because their phone was
Whether
it
it's
just
for
wasn't
pass, dunk, or press, we won't miss a second of Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
So Bay College is in a tie game now, Matt, or Mike, 35 all.
We have enough Matts around here.
We have too many. Yeah, I know.
You don't need to start putting me in that list.
Nope. I deeply apologize for that. Matt Wagner on top.
My.
Oh, he's two-time there, and they're going to steal the ball from him. Tie it up. Possession arrow to the Norse. 14.
That was a big-time collision there on that screen by Jaden Janke. He stood his ground and just took a shot, and both players went backwards.
Man. Yeah, that might leave a bump tonight. So it's 14 to shoot, and Sivion Gray is back in, so he is going to bring it here. Boy, it's pretty quiet in here when everybody stops. There's literally nobody in here, no fans. In fact, the whole girls team isn't even here. There's only 5 or 6 of the girls here too watching. I know some of them said they had homework. Hey, you gotta be smart. Joe Gibbs tried to pass it back and stole it away. Back in the other direction. Here's Milwaukee Tech, a pull-up 3 on the way. Oh, an air ball. Yikes. Oh, did he save that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, he sure did, and Gibbs has to foul on the baseline. That's just a hustle play for Milwaukee Tech, because that one, we kind of took for granted the air ball triple was going to go out of bounds. It didn't.
Yeah, no, and that's the type of play you see at the college level that you don't always see at high school, and that's where the transitioning into this game, you just go get the ball. I think it was Ashton Janke trying to box the guy out from going to get it, and it ended up allowing them to go get the ball instead of just going and grabbing it yourself. And we saw it once or twice in the girls' game as well. When you just try and wait for that one to go out of bounds, sometimes the hustle play will beat you.
Ozzie Johnson makes at the line. It's a 1-point lead for MATC now. And the second shot is good. Boy, a normal game, how we draw so well against when MATC comes here. And if we had a normal, set up with crowd and everything, they'd be at the free throw line, they'd be hearing it,
Right, yeah.
I mean, our student section and our community would be all over them at the line, but quiet when they go to the line. Here is Sevion Gray up court, gets fouled.
Yeah, he
went down awkward there.
He was standing when he got fouled and then kind of went down when the whistle blew and got up slowly. It looks to be all right, kind of checking that ankle, but.
Yeah, we don't need any more ankles. Brad will be the first to agree to that. Now an inbounds play, and by the way, speaking of injuries, we want to give a shout out to Megan Crow. She ended up taking a head to her jaw of her own teammate during the Gladstone Eski game that you called on, and her mom texted and said that she had an adjustment at a chiropractor for her jaw today, and it worked out well. They went up to Marquette for that, so we're glad to hear that for sure.
Yeah, definitely glad to hear that. Super nice young lady and a heck of an athlete, too.
They move it inside and miss. Matt Wagner the rebound, 37-35. Milwaukee Tech, picked his pocket, and here's Miner back the other way. He missed. And Sivion Gray gets the ball and spins away from a defender. Up to Jaden Janke. Janke out of control, and he'll get bailed. Oh, yeah, he'll get bailed out with a 2-shot foul. Oh, he was stumbling and bumbling up the right side of the lane there.
A little out of control is for sure. And I like the play on this end where Matt Wagner almost had kind of an embarrassing turnover where he got tipped a little bit, rolled up the back of his leg, and a lot of guys are just going to hang their head and watch the guy go dunk it. He hustled back, challenged the shot, and created the miss. And the Bay was able to get the rebound and go down, and we're shooting free throws because of it. So nice job by Matt Wagner there to make the hustle play and kind of overcome his mistake.
Janke makes the first free throw. He has 7. The Norse are within 1 with 13:57 on the clock. Second free throw, got it. So we're tied again. And might keep going to the wire.
I hope this one comes to the wire because the games against these guys that haven't gone down to the wire have been in the wrong direction.
Yes, no kidding. Holy cow. I mean, they can, like you said, score in bunches, and that's what they've done to us over the years, especially in their gym down there.
Yeah.
Jump shot near side, swish. About a 12-footer for Ozzie Johnson.
If you're not able to slow them down, like I said, Bay has done so well in the first half, and so far they're going to put up 90 to 100 points on you. Right now we're almost halfway through the second half, and they only have 39 points.
Janke penetrates right side of the lane, goes to the elbow, and gets fouled. It gets fouled right block, actually, or in the right side of the block area. And Jaden Janke, he's gonna feel this game tonight.
It's been physical all around. I've said that a number of times, and yeah, these guys are. We need to put some ice tubs in for the whole team and just.
Jaden Janke gets the friendly bounce. Bounced high in the air off the back iron and went through the hoop, 39-38.
I think the boys go bury themselves in snow after this one to feel better. They're going to be sore.
Well, Janke's from Dollar Bay. I'm sure he's used to laying in a snowbank, right?
That's what they do for fun over there, don't they?
Did he just bounce it up? He did. He hit the back iron, the side of the rim, and that one went through. He used every bit of it there, 39 all.
I was thinking when he did it the first time, I bet you can't do that again, and it proved me wrong.
Yeah. Oh, back cut for a dunk. That was a great alley-oop. Backdoor play for Neary Knighton.
Yeah, not really a screen there, just a nice back cut and a beautiful lob pass.
And who do we get at the other end?
Savion.
Sevion Gray answers. Didn't hold his head down after giving up the dunk, right? Went back and banked one home. Sevion's got 5. Tied at 41, 12:58 to play.
That was great. The ball was dead there, and Coach Casey stood up and yelled something at one of his players, and everybody on the floor took a look to see, oh, my goodness, I hope he's not yelling at me. The Bay players were going, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they're like, well, we've heard Johnson say those things once in a while. They'll inbound on the near baseline after the shot clock is reset to 25. 12:51 to play, tied at 41. Minor. Left side, penetrates, goes up, and an offensive foul. He let in.
Savion Gray took that one, and I, to be honest, I wasn't happy.
You thought there was a travel before that, or?
No, I thought it was a great call. I wasn't as happy with Savion's first half. I thought he forced some shots. There was a turnover or two where he didn't really hustle back, and all of a sudden this half, I'm hoping the coaches gave him a talking to because you can see a little bit more hustle out of him, and he's making an adjustment here and stepped in and took that charge there. So credit to the young man there.
When you don't come back on defense, when you're standing back 100 feet away, that gets noticed, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Gombo right side. Now to Sevion Gray right side. Sevion's double teamed. Gets it back to Gombo. Gombo, nice dish to Janke. He goes up, and he is fouled. I think he actually wanted to pass it to Wags in the corner for 3, but.
He was looking at it. He went up for that initial shot, and there was a block from behind. And a little bit of a late whistle, but they're going to give it to him. And if he would have missed that, they would have had a wide open 3 from Matt in the corner. And Coach Casey getting a little bit warning here as he was out past half court talking about that call, and Dale Hungisto is not going to have that. He at least got him back to his half of the court.
In that hockey game tonight, Nick Kolich had 2 goals and 2 assists for Escanaba in their 5-4 win over the Sioux. And I haven't heard yet how the Sault Ste. Marie Escanaba varsity boys basketball game went. That might actually still be in progress over at the Eski gym. Jaden Janke missed the first free throw and the second. The rim wasn't kind to him that time. He had been 4 for 4, but now he's 4 for 6, and we stay tied at 41. Boy, yeah, you're right, Mike. With 12 minutes to go in a half, Milwaukee Tech with only 41 points. They miss inside here off the glass. Janke the rebound. Jaden gets it to Sevion Gray up the left side. Sevion, right-hand dribble, watches to the top for Jaden Janke. They try to steal. They don't get it from him, and he throws up an air ball for a 3. Back the other way now come the Stormers. Tied at 41. Kick out to the top. Here's a deep 3 on its way. Off the rim, no. Rebound. Oh, it went in and tipped home by number 12. He was in battle there. That's Jalen Williams. He was in battle with Joe Gibbs, and it was a one-on-one situation, and he just got a fingertip on it and put it home.
Oh, no.
And almost a turnover. Sevion Gray able to save it, and then a high dribble as he cut through the middle, and Jaden Janke has to get in the mix there just to save the possession. He gets the possession arrow. It's going to go to MATC, but the Norse with a turnover there.
Yeah, Savion, after he saved that first turnover, trying to push the issue, and went right into another double team, got that dribble up high, and it was taken away.
43-41, 2-point lead, and almost a steal there. Jaden Janke, he's down too. Rolls over on the court. He twisted around. He can't get up right now. He's crawling on all fours, and Brad will come over to take care of him.
That's not a young man you want to see injured right now. He plays hard, man. He's all over the court. He does the little things for you, and that's not a fun loss if they can't keep him.
No. So we're going to, well, Brad is going to tell him to lay there and don't move, so he can check him out, our trainer, Brad Landis. We're back 30 seconds from now. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
Your official inbounds pass for Bay College basketball, the voice of the North, Maverick 106.3.
All right, what do you think? Ankle? Knee?
Yeah, he's kind of going lower leg. He's kneeling on the knee. I'm thinking it's an ankle, but it's all speculation right now. He just got off the floor, so they're taking him straight back to the training room, which unless they're going to tape him up and try and send him out. He's starting to walk a little bit better, so there's hope.
So 43-41, Milwaukee with the lead. They have the ball. Miner on top. Left side gets the pass back and on his way in. That's going to be a turnover as he shuffled those feet. Art Van Dam, it was funny. He came by and he goes, he goes, when you get it from both coaches, that's when you know you're doing good.
Exactly. No, it's no secret that I've worn the stripes before, and
yep.
Yeah, it's you're doing okay when you're getting it from both sides.
Sevion penetrates, kicks it out left side now to DeBessie, now into Joe Gibbs. Gibbs to the basket, ties the game. Joe Gibbs, what an effort tonight. He hasn't played he didn't start, right? He came in off the bench. We're tied at 43, 10:45 to go. Kick out left side. There's a three on its way. It is through, and he pumps his fist. He could feel that one. Anthony Jones, his first points of the game.
Big hit there, and in a crucial time there. It's if you're going to go blow for blow, you got to be able to throw that big punch.
Well, Joe's been there, done that though, Mike. I know he's in there because Jaden is hurt and in the dressing room, but Joe's been there, done that, and even though he was off for 3 years, he's more than capable of filling in.
I didn't get to see Joe play his first year because it was before I got here. But you got to think with those years off, there comes some maturity to his game.
Sevion Gray misses the front end of 1-1. Didier tried to steal it back up court, but here's those danger moments. They hit a three, now you miss a free throw, and if they score again here, then you're playing from behind. Driving on the baseline, kicked it back out. Thought about the three, stepped up, shoots the long two, no good, and we have a battle on the boards, and this is going to go against Milwaukee Tech. Jabril did a good job of getting position there, Mike. And
it's that makes a big difference. That's something they weren't doing in the first half, and finally getting in position, and you draw those fouls, and now you get some bonus free throws out of it. So it's a simple thing to do. You don't have to be talented to go put a butt on somebody and be in position to get a rebound.
And for 10 minutes now, they're going to be shooting free throws. That's what's left in the game. Regulation time here. Didier goes to the line. He's 3 for 4 in the ball game. And he bricked it. That's what we need, a loud cheer or something.
Right.
So he's not too quiet and hears his own head.
Well, you're supposed to be quiet at home.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's supposed to be just like when you're practicing in the gym all by yourself.
46-43. Yeah, he's 3 for 5 now, and that's the bugaboo. He missed 2 in a row after Janke missed 2 in a row, and Sevion Gray missed the front end of a 1-and-1, Mike. That's 5 points right there. 6 potentially.
Yeah, 6 potential. Yeah, and that's one of those things where I grew up in Wisconsin and listening to the Bo Ryans and the Dick Bennetts and the theory where you're trying to make more free throws than the other team shoots. Well, it's hard to do that if you're missing free throws.
That's true. So Bay College is down 3, and Milwaukee Tech's got the ball. We've been stuck on 43 for a while. Bounce pass out of the post. Miner will reset near side. I think he wanted to go up with that one on the baseline. The kick it out, the jump shot did not fall for Jalen Williams. The Norse clear the board, down 3, 9:39 to go. Chris DeBessie on top. DeBessie still with it. Gets it to Sivian Gray. Lots of minutes for Sivian. Goes in, and that one taken away. The Norse, he was out of control. Sivian is down, Mike, on the other end of the court, and now he's hurt, rolling over.
He was a little bit out of control. There was contact there. Once again, they're letting him play. There was a lot of contact on that play. Could have been called. I don't know. It could have been called either way, to be honest with you, and there was no whistle. And now we stopped the play for him.
46-43, Milwaukee Tech leading. The Norse have never beaten this team, Mike, in I believe 6 tries. Oh no, 5 or 6. I can't remember. One year we may have only played them once, but they've been at the top for a long time. As Sivian will walk over and just did make it to the sideline.
You know, in a normal year, we'd have my program that would have that. I have the records against each team listed.
Minor pulls up at the free throw line, missed it, but Tyler Sundling was just late on that and fouled him.
He tried to block the shot from behind, and that was just bad defense and cost him on that one.
I think Johnson's complaining to Hongi just to have someone to complain to right now. And we've got 2 guys injured now, Mike, in this half.
Yeah.
Sivian's down and Janke's in the dressing room. Free throw is good for Minor, DeMarco Minor, and this one is also good. And now Milwaukee Tech is up 48-43. The Norse have been stuck on 43 for quite a while. Sundling has to be the next man up, though. Sundling, they're going to guard Matt Wagner pretty heavily. Wagner gets inside on the baseline, tapped away out of bounds. We'll do it again with 9:08 to play. Want to congratulate the Eskimo hockey team on that win, and also your two Bay College guys there. Former player of yours, one of them, Ponko, broadcasting a game.
Yeah.
The inbounds pass swatted out of bounds. It'll be baseball. LaFave and Zeke.
Yeah, no, I kind of wish I would have got to listen to it because I'm sure it was entertaining.
Well, yeah, that's one way of putting it. Jabril in the corner for the Norse, down 5 with 9 minutes to go. This is a big possession, Mike. We got to get a basket here.
You don't want them to get too big of a lead and get rolling here.
Wagner goes to his left hand, left it short. It was a good move. And now back the other way. Milwaukee Tech running, going inside, swatted out of bounds by Jabril. I think the Kolich kid, you got 2 goals and 2 assists. He's listening to us right now, so we'll say hi to him.
Yeah, I like the drive there by Wagner. He's been one of those guys that we've looked to score, and he just left it short. That's like what I was talking about in the women's game. Get it high off that glass and give it a chance, man.
Backdoor play. He just went to school on Sundling in there. Went down the baselines, pivoted back, and Williams one hands it home. Jalen Williams. And now we're down 7. 50-43. Wagner. Right side now, Jabril on top. And you can hear the Milwaukee Tech guys chanting. They've woken up. Wagner for 3. Nope. And we're in a dry spell for sure.
Matt's had some trouble getting shooting consistently this year, and we got to get him going if we're going to win these types of games.
3 from the left side is good. Up and down for Anthony Jones, his second triple of the game, and now we're down 10, Mike.
Yeah, just a dry spell, and like we've said, they can put points up in a hurry, and if you're not shooting well, they're on again, and we're in trouble if we don't change the momentum here.
And Matt calls the timeout. It's a 60, 7:59 to go, down 10. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
It's never a bad time to enjoy a donut from the Donut Connection. Serving 40 different homemade varieties of donuts and over 20 muffin options, they're sure to have something you'll love. Plus, they have donut cakes and donut holes. Gift certificates are available at any time in any amount. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. for takeout and drive-thru only. Connect with freshness at Donut Connection, 2315 First Avenue North in the Mini Mall, Escanaba.
We don't wallpaper and we won't choose paint colors, but we're here to get your home loan ready so that you can. The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to work with you. Stop in or apply online at first-bank.com. Whether you're ready to buy or planning ahead, make it happen with First Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to approval. Fees may apply.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
Every fadeaway, finger roll, and foul We have it here on Bay College Basketball, Maverick 106.3.
Jack Hall, Mike Ponko back with you. The girls won earlier today, Ponko. If anyone was not listening, they won by 31, and the Milwaukee Tech team was shorthanded with a number of players and whatnot, but Bay, the girls got off to a great start, and that was a nice effort for them.
Yeah, it was nice to see them shoot the ball well, do some things well offensively, and find some holes, work together. And they haven't had one yet where they had a comfortable lead and were able to do that. So it was good for them, build their confidence, and going into another tough weekend, maybe get a little swagger to them.
Wagner misses the jump shot, taps the rebound. Jabril goes down, is able to get it to Sundling. Tyler tried to go inside, it's stripped. And the outlet pass, here they come in transition again. A pull-up three is on the way, it's short. Oh, the tip, he tried to dump it home. Literally missed, nearly knocked the backboard over. Matt Wagner goes crashing into the wall as he got hit hard on that one in the collision.
Yeah, Matt Wagner was just under there trying to get the previous rebound, and the dunk attempt went right over top of him. The guy landed right on top of his back.
Oh, my God, that didn't tickle. And Joe Gibbs gets – what did he say?
Dale said he thought the kid hit his head on the roof beam.
Gibbs got called for the foul, Mike, and then Mason Johnson just made the free throw. And the dry spell continues for Bay, and they're up 11, 54-43. It was 43 all, and they've scored 11 straight here in this second half. Ashton Janke back in. Free throw is no good. And the rebound will ricochet over to DeBessie, and here we go. Well, Milwaukee Tech woke up in this run, 11 straight points, and Norse have to answer. There's still time. There's 7:19 to go. Driving on the baseline, Gibbs just falls out of bounds.
Yeah,
he was expecting contact there,
yeah,
Mike.
But that's been the problem the last couple of possessions. We haven't even gotten a shot up, turning the ball over, not giving ourselves a chance to put it in the hoop.
So on the left side now, the Norse trailing by 11. Milwaukee Tech with the ball. They turn it over. Ashton Janke steals it, gets it ahead to Matt Wagner. Oh, almost another extra step there, but he'll lay it in.
He caught it thinking he could get there without a dribble, and I think he had that oh no moment where he said, I got to take a really big step here.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been a travel. 54-45, Norse finally break the dry spell. 6:45 to play. On top, here's a long two off the front of the rim, no good. It tapped underneath, and Jabril got positioned there again, and Mason Johnson pushed him in the back.
There's not a good sign right here, Jack, as Jaden Janke coming out of the locker room area with an ice bag strapped to his foot.
That shows you bad ankle, huh?
Well, usually if you have ice on, you're not coming back, because ice is cool the muscle down. You're done for. You're usually putting heat on if you're coming back. He has an ace bandage around his foot, and the ice bag is actually down on his foot, which you still hope for an ankle, but as low as that is.
Could be foot, huh?
You're kind of worried about something else, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all speculation, so
yeah, we don't know.
We're
not trainers.
Please don't message me and say, but you diagnosed this. I'm not a doctor. I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Select last night either.
Jabril missed both free throws, Mike, and we can't make a free throw. We can't do a lot of things at the moment. Yeah. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free throws missed, Mike. 8. Art.
Art was just Art Van Dam just saying the same thing we've been saying. The free throws. We've left 7, 8 points on the free throw line, turned the ball over, just not helping ourselves right now.
Yeah, turnovers and missed free throws, and they're up 9, driving inside electrifying dunk right to the basket. The Norse just stood around and unfortunately watched that happen.
Yeah, he beat
25, Mason Johnson with a slam.
Beat his man from about 8 feet and got to the lane. It was wide open. There was no chance of help getting there, and he had a free reign to rock the rim there.
56-45, the Norse.
Oh, beautiful.
We got down there.
It was Chris DeBessie beat his man and then got into the land of the trees and went reverse layup.
And now a steal, Ashton Janke. Ashton Janke, right-hand dribble to the left, gets it back to DeBessie. Missed the runner on the baseline, but he'll go to the line. That was great ball movement. Ashton Janke and got it to Chris DeBessie there.
Yeah, that's kind of the kind of spark we need to get a nice shot on that end, get the turnover here, and go down and get fouled. the only thing better right now would have been if you would have been able to make that and go for a three-point play here. But get a couple of free throws and get your guys back into it and get us feeling a little bit more confident in offense.
Well, it's 56-47. DeBessie at the line, and there's the free throws. We just can't make one. I mean, it's contagious.
Yeah, unbelievable. I would contemplate staying after this game and having the whole team shoot free throws after this.
Mike, 5 for 15 from the line in this half.
My goodness.
That one's good for Chris.
Off the break the little streak there, but yeah, that's
yuck. That's just
and I'm not on the coaching staff, but they're going to be sick to their stomachs when they see how many free throws they left on the line.
Milwaukee takes a steal by Ashton Jenke. He'll go to the left hand and put it home, and the Norse are within 6.
Just mishandled, unforced error there by Miner. He was trying to set up some offense and just kind of lost the dribble right to Jenke. So big break there, and it's a 2-score game all of a sudden.
56-50 Milwaukee Tech. Penetration, the shot is up, no. Rebound, volleyed around. Ashton Jenke comes out with it and then take it back again, and now the Norse will get it as he falls out of bounds into his own bench.
Ashton got it, and Matt Wagner sensed it and was streaking down the court. If Ashton would have turned and looked down court, Matt Wagner would have had a wide open layup, and that's where I was moaning and groaning in the background.
Well, you're entitled to do that. It is Mike's world right now. 5:08 to play, and the Norse are down 6, 56-50. So Matt Wagner now down to the wire's end. Norse are down 6. Wagner behind the back dribble. Now right hand dribble. Wanted to give it to Chris. Chris was covered. Gets it to the left side now, and Jenke goes in, puts it home.
And he's going to get it. Heck yeah. My goodness, I thought that whistle was coming too early for him to get the continuation there.
And one for Ashton Jenke. A huge play, and he stepped it up since his brother went down. And it's 56-52, and a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way here.
Like I was saying before, you're looking for a spark, and they got that turnover and a couple of points there. But this might be the big spark that they need to really energize this team and kind of turn this back, the momentum swing back into Bay's favor.
4:48 left. Free throw, good! Ashton Jenke cuts it to 3. Milwaukee Tech with the ball, left to right across your radio. Jenke playing defense at half. Oh, he got a little body on him there, and
I'm not going to disagree with that being a hand check, but they've let a lot more contact go in this game, so that's the
that's 1-1, Mike. So free throws here for Milwaukee Tech. 56-53, they lead. 4:40 to play. If you missed Jabril's interview earlier today, by the way, he did a fine job. First ever radio interview for him. It'll be posted at rrnsports.com later tonight. rrnsports.com. Miner at the line makes.
He is a well-spoken young man. I've had the chance to have a couple of conversations with him, and I didn't get to hear the interview because I was running around taking care of things, but I'll probably listen to that one later for sure.
Yeah, he did a nice job. Free throw on its way. Good. Miner makes them both. So they're not missing at the line, and Miner is perfect for the game. 4 for 4. Norse are down 5, 58-53. Chris DeBessie, right side. DeBessie goes all the way to the can, puts it up, no, off the window. Out of bounds, and it will be whose ball? I did not see the sign. It looks like it's
going to stay with Bay, yeah.
Yep. And
I think Chris got bonked on the head a little bit. He put his hand to his head and kind of looked at the official.
Yeah, he sure did. Jabril left corner. Jabril, he hit the ball up high and almost got stolen. Chris DeBessie on top. DeBessie goes all the way to the rack, puts it home.
Yeah, beautiful step through there to get to the other side and lays it up and in.
58-55, Norse within 3.
Caught him reaching.
Yep. Ashton Jenke will argue with Dale. You know where that'll get him.
Yeah, no.
With Dale, that ain't getting you very far.
No, Dale's a good guy. He's not going to, but he's not going to put up with a whole lot of that.
No.
It was the right call. He got caught. He's saying he got bumped first, but he was reaching for the steal at the same time. That's going to go against the defense every time.
Miner missed his first free throw attempt of the night. Now you got to box out as you hear the kids yelling from the other end of the court. 58-55. There's 4 minutes to go. The Norse are down 3. They led by 11, fell behind by 11. Miner rolled out, no good. Oh, no. DeBessie couldn't save it. Underneath the basket, it rolled off his fingertips out of bounds.
Yeah, it kind of came off the rim a little bit wrong, and he had to reach back. Marcus Johnson just got a finger on it, and it rolled off his hands out of bounds. Tough break there.
And they'll work it inside, miss the shot.
Right.
So Ashton Jenke's got the ball. And Bay College brings it up with a chance to tie this game, and Jenke gets hand-checked, or body-checked rather, out at half court. That's legal in hockey, but not in basketball. 3:52 to go. Ashton will go to the line.
DeMarco Miner is frustrated with that call, but from what we just saw, if they're going to start calling it tight like that, that's a good call. Bay's really got to take it. The ball's bouncing Bay's way right now, and they got to be able to take advantage here. These are 2 big free throws.
Down by 3, 3:52 to go. Mike and I back in. We got a 30 or 60 here?
I believe it's a full.
It's a full. 60-second break. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106. You know what they were doing down in Chicago, the last team, the Morton College, they were doing 40 seconds timeouts. So that's 40.
Really?
Yeah, and the full was 70.
Well, full should be 75 in college.
Oh, 75, right.
Yeah, that's what it should
be.
be.
But the 30 was 40.
I didn't know you could just make up rules like that.
I don't know either.
Yeah, full in college is 75 seconds. It's not 60.
Yep.
We don't wallpaper, and we won't choose paint colors.
Yeah, I've never heard of a 40-second timeout.
Well, we had them at Morton College.
The mortgage team at First Bank is excited to
radio.
work with you. Stop.
Yeah, I know. That's why I even noticed.
I hate those 30-second timeouts where you're kind of rushing.
It happened with First Bank.
First Bank, voted best mortgage lender.
Especially when I'm doing
Member
the
FDIC,
myself, I do the
equal
60s.
housing lender.
Yeah, full. I go
Approval,
two
fees made.
spots in the 60s, and you're coming back and they already got it in play, and you're like, oh, man.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Jump ball, jump hoops, and jump shot. We cover it all. It's Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
58-55. Milwaukee Tech with the lead by 3. Ashton Jenke to the line for 2. Out of the timeout. First one out its way. Yes, sir. Well, you knew we couldn't miss them all, right?
I sometimes forget we have the headphones on, and it's a lot louder in my ear because we're talking during this free throw. I'm going like, Jack, let him shoot, guy. Let him shoot.
Yeah. But I'm guessing with nobody in here, they probably can hear it. They
can probably hear us a little bit, yeah.
58-56, 3:52 to go. Second free throw. Count it.
All right.
So they're within 1. Jenke, 2 free throws. His brother injured and didn't look good. Hopefully not severe. From the free throw line, they kick it out left side, a drive on the baseline, and then a kick back out for the jump shot swish.
Yeah,
nice 25.
Nice shot. They caught Bay helping on that baseline drive, and nobody stayed home to take care of those shooters.
Mason Johnson with a big basket for his team, momentum-wise. 3:20 to go. It's a 3-point lead for Milwaukee Tech. North's got to keep matching them, and now DeBessie gets fouled, and Chris is going to go back to the line, and he's got to block everything out here. He knows he can make free throws.
Right.
Tonight he's 2 for 4. He struggled down on the Chicago trip. The first game, he didn't play the next one. Next 2, actually. Almost the full second game and all of the third game.
No, I think Chris caught a little bit of a break there because I don't think he realized he was spinning into a double team. So the hip check kind of helped him out if he can hit these free throws, and he hits the first one.
All right, so that makes it 60-58. Milwaukee Tech leading. Again, Bay led by 11. The Milwaukee Stormers closed it to 1 at halftime. The Norse fell behind by 11. They have come back, and they're within 2 here. And DeBessie makes them both. Smooth free throw there for Chris. All right, down 1. 60-59, Milwaukee Tech with the ball in the lead. Left-hand dribble, Miner goes inside. Kicks it out, 3 on the way. It's short. Rebound. Oh, there's bodies all over the floor. Cooley fires up a 3. It's good. Oh, boy.
And see that those guys getting tied up over here created that because there was just no one left to rotate out on that shot, and it was wide open.
So Cooley makes it 63-59 with a wide open 3, 2:47 to go.
Yeah.
And in the corner, we get a foul.
Yeah, Ashton Janke turned and called timeout.
Oh, he did. Okay, he got
sensing
the
the
timeout.
5-second call was coming.
I thought he was calling a foul, but no, Ashton Janke got the timeout, and Miner was not very, very happy about that at all.
Yeah, no, it was a great call by Ashton, and the ball went out of bounds. The pass went out of bounds at the same time, so that's what the hubbub was all about.
63-59 back in 30. Milwaukee Tech by 4. Bay with the ball. Bay College Radio. Maverick 106.
Questions about your retirement deserve more than just a call center. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor Cheryl Rains. Let me show you the difference personal attention can make when it comes to your goals. Stop by our office located in the Lincoln Fair Plaza at 843 North Lincoln Road in Escanaba, or contact us at 786-6865. Personal attention. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Nothing but net and all the action. Bay College basketball right here on Maverick 106.3.
Okay, Mike, Norse are going to inbound the ball. Do you think? I think Milwaukee Tech may go to some full court press here. What do you think?
Yeah, they've had some success putting pressure on the Bay guards, and that's not a bad idea at this juncture in time. Is keep the lead and try and put some pressure on and create some more turnovers.
Because the Norse going to be inbounding it in the corner in their own. They're going to have to go the length of the court here. 2:46 to go, a full 30 on the shot clock, and the Norse are down 63-59, playing without Jaden Janke and Sevion Gray, both of whom were injured. You look at Sevion over there, Mike, and Brad is talking to him. He's limping, and Jaden, of course, is done.
Yeah, so, Sevion now has ice on his calf, so he's.
We're going to run out of ice.
Yeah.
Well, let's go outside and scoop up some snow. Ashton Janke across half court for Bay. Norse are down 4. Janke to DeBessie. DeBessie goes inside and is fouled as he puts it off the bottom of the backboard. And there's 2:32 to go, and Chris will go back to the line. 4 for 6 in the game for DeBessie. He has 10 points altogether. And down 4 with 2:32 to go. Chris at the line makes. This is where you gotta be tough, right?
Yeah,
him and Wagner and Matt's out there playing injured, his back on that,
and wanting to do your job, not too much, not too little, and just be a team and help win the game right here.
Well, DeBessie missed the second free throw, so they're down 3, 63-60. Milwaukee Tech with it. Cooley nailed a big 3 a moment ago. Gets it over to Miner. Miner outside the arch. Motions with his right hand, tells the guy to come to him, and away from the play, we've got a whistle. And did Casey call a timeout?
Yes.
Okay. Matt Casey gets the timeout. They'll have 9 to shoot when we come back. 63-60. And it's a 60-second break. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Dignity, care, and understanding. Skradsky Family Funeral Home. Since 1947, we've been the name to trust. Professionalism and respect is what you get from us. Serving our community with dignity, care, and understanding. Skradsky Family Funeral Homes.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty.
Nothing but net and all the action. Bay College basketball is right here on Maverick 106.3.
Okay, so we're down by 3 here, 63-60. Milwaukee Tech's got the ball, and there's 2:10 to go, so that's still a world of time.
It's a really long time in basketball terms, especially as physical as this one has been. Both teams in the double bonus. We're going to have a few stoppages of the clock down the stretch here.
The shot clock is at 9 for the Stormers. They'll inbound right next to Ponko, sitting here on the sideline.
I'll play my best defense, but I don't know if I can help this
Just put your foot out. Oops. Sorry about that, kid. All right, they get it into Cooley in the near corner. Cooley still with it. Spins, kicks it left side. Open jumper on its way. It's good. Oh, that was a big basket.
That was a tough basket, too.
Yeah.
All of his momentum going away from the basket, had to turn and turn without traveling and hit that on the fade. That was a tough shot.
Ozzie Johnson with a basket. DeBessie the other way, off the window. They're going to count it, and one. Wow, I don't know. That is a tough call for Milwaukee Tech there.
I think if he would have pointed the other way and called offensive on that one, I don't know if there would have been any argument in the gym.
DeBessie goes to the line, looking for the old-fashioned three-point play. The Norse are down by 2, 65-63, 65-62, I should say. And the free throw is no good.
Coach Johnson and Coach Casey just met at half court, and I wonder if they were saying the same thing that I just said.
Yeah, we got a call there. All right, Milwaukee Tech with the ball. Cooley. They're going to milk it now. 65-62, and a timeout for Matt Casey with exactly 1:27 to go. And the Norse are 65-62 down by 3 here. Well, you got to try to get a steal here, right? I mean, putting them on the line is another option, but
no, and that's where it's a little different in the college game. You have the shot clock, and that's actually what Randy Casey's hoping for, is to run the clock down as much as he can. Now he's going to drop a one-hitter and try and get a basket over it. And it's a little too early to foul. You think at this level these guys are going to put some free throws in. You'd hope so anyways, unlike what Bay has done earlier. So, no, this is the I don't want to say the right strategy, but this is the common strategy that both these teams are employing in this point. Coach Casey has some timeouts to burn, so he can afford to do that, where he runs it down, calls a timeout, and says, okay, we're going to run this play.
Well, it's the second straight possession he's done that.
Yeah.
Took it to 9 seconds on the previous one and 11 on this one. So Milwaukee Tech with the ball and a 3-point lead. The North need to play some D. Minor penetrates, trips, down he goes. Pass it over, 3 on the way, no. Tipped up in the air. And the Norse come out of there with it. Chris DeBessie, they get the loose ball. It's on the floor. DeBessie battling hard in there, gets his hands on it. But Minor picks it up. Milwaukee Tech comes up court. The Norse had a chance there. Down 3, but now a minute to go. They got to play defense again, Mike, for a full 30.
Yeah, that was really a heartbreaker. They ended up getting the offensive rebound, and Chris tried to push it up floor, and the Milwaukee kids doing a good job of getting back on defense, tipped it away, and what looked like was going to be a nice basket.
Minor is trapped at half court, and he got the timeout. He was trapped there at half court. Johnson wanted a call, 10-second call. I think he was raising his...
Oh, it would be 5 second, yeah.
5-second call, 5 second, yeah.
Yeah, and it was way too soon for that. It was a nice job of the Bay recognizing a good trap opportunity, and then a nice job on the other side. Hey, we got a timeout to burn. Let's save the possession here.
8 seconds to shoot for Milwaukee Tech. They've had three straight possessions of 9, 11, and 8 when they've called timeouts to get themselves set for a play. There's 46 seconds to go. Bay College is down by 3. Boy, the free throws in this half, Mike, you look at, I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but
no matter what happens, they're going to kick themselves over free throws. Right now, you got 8 seconds to shoot. You're probably looking to switch all, if not every screen, and on defense and face up and make them do your best you can to challenge a shot without fouling. And then you got to get a butt on somebody and box out and make sure it's one shot and not multiples. If the ball hits the rim and they get it back, it's going to be close to extend the game by fouling, and that's not what you want to do.
No, you don't want to be into foul mode, yeah. So, all right, here's the inbounds pass for Minor. They have 8 seconds on the shot clock, 46 left in the game. Minor gets it in and then gets it back. Minor's going to take it himself near side. He throws up a 3. It's long. Rebound, battled, right side. And the Norse are going to get the benefit of this one on the ricochet. The foul.
Yep, Joe Gibbs did a nice job of boxing out there, and the ball actually went away from him. It went long past him to where Bay didn't have a guy boxing out, but Joe Gibbs had the box out, and the guy he was boxing out actually grabbed him by the back of the jersey and threw him to the floor trying to get to that ball. And so Joe Gibbs will get a couple of free throws here with the clock stop. Big opportunity for Bay.
39 seconds left. Free throw. Yes, for Joe Gibbs. 65-63. 39 seconds left. Free throw. Yes! They're within one! And Johnson will get a timeout here. Joe Gibbs in the ball game, 5 for 5 at the free throw line. Stepping up big with Jaden Janke on the Pines with a messed up foot. 39 seconds left. Okay, so what do you do here? You've got 30 on the shot clock, 39 on the game clock. You don't have to go to a full court press.
I think, first of all, that was a great job hitting 2 free throws. That guarantees, unless they hit a three-pointer here, you're within 1 score. So with 39 seconds left, you're not going to foul. Milwaukee Area Tech is going to bring it up the ball. They're going to run the clock down as much as they can and try and run this clock down as much as they can. As Bay College, you play solid defense. You do everything you can. Like we just said on the last one, you're going to do everything you can to challenge a shot without fouling. Don't let them get an easy shot. Let them do what they're going to do, because you rebound this ball, you take a timeout. You're going to have probably about 12 seconds left or so. That's more than enough time to set up a play to get something going. So I think the timing of that shot means that you're not in following territory, and I think it's set up. If you're going to be down, it's set up how Bay wants it right now, and how both teams really want it. But I think Randy Casey would have liked he'd really love about 9 ticks more to have come off that clock. So Bay should definitely get another possession here, as long as they can box out on a rebound and not give up a second chance. Coach is going to press them and try for a steal here.
They're trying for a steal in backcourt. Milwaukee Tech gets to the half-court line. They break it. And now they're going to pull it out and set it up. Miner with the ball. Right-hand dribble, 30 seconds left, 20 to shoot on the clock. Miner, left side, still with the ball. Takes it back to half-court. He's their go-to guy. He spins on to Bessie. Miner, right side now. They're going to run their play. Miner, left side, 13 to shoot. Goes up with a shot. It is good. That's a stick it right in your face. 67-64. Norse need 3. They come back up court.
Come on, Wags.
Magner throws up a 3. It's short. Timeout before that. Oh, Coach Johnson called the timeout. 67-64. That was a huge shot for Miner. A major shot by Miner.
No, nice job getting to a good shot there and getting the shot up, and it's a 3-point game. I don't know if Coach Johnson would have known it was Matt Wagner shooting from the corner. He probably wouldn't have called that timeout. It ended up being in his favor because Matt missed the shot, but he's got 5 seconds to drop a play, plenty of time. Unlike we've seen at the end of the first half on both these, we got to understand how long 5 seconds is. In the girls' game and in the men's game, they caught the ball with 4-some seconds and fired up a shot without a dribble. You got time for 2-3 dribbles or a pass or 2 here. Make sure you get a good shot. Don't just throw something up for the sake of throwing it up.
They have no timeouts left, Matt or Mike. They have no timeouts, so we got to get the ball in.
Yeah, no, you got to get the ball in, that's for sure. I was a little surprised that Coach Johnson let the clock run as much as he did. I think they were, in his mind, I can hear what he's going to say. They were looking for a quick opportunity. If they got an opportunity, they were going to take it. If not, he wanted the timeout. But a lot of coaches will get that ball to half court, call the timeout there, and have one of the plays that they run as a sideline out of bounds, otherwise known as a slob.
Well, we've got Matt Wagner is your obvious choice, but who's he going to put on the court here? Another guard, maybe?
You got to put your shooters out there.
Yeah.
A 2-point basket doesn't do much for you here. Then it's desperation time. But so you got to put anybody out there that you can make a shot. You're probably going to have a couple of guys that can set a screen. So that's why Joe Gibbs and some of those guys are out here. The Janky kid maybe, and then try and free up a couple of these guys that can pop one for you.
Well, DeBessie is going to inbound baseline left under his basket, or just to the left of his basket. The Norse are down by 3, 67-64. DeBessie looks to inbound it. Gets it to Joe Gibbs. Fires up a 3. Short side of the rim. Rebound underneath. And it's a jump ball, and that's the game. 1/10 of a second. Milwaukee Tech will survive 67-64.
It was a good look for Joe Gibbs. I don't think you're going to get a better one if he does take one of those dribbles or one more pass like I was talking about. I think when Matt Wagner came off a screen and he was guarded, I think that was their initial look. And when that one didn't come, Joe Gibbs came a little bit longer. The one thing he had working for him against him is he had to work so hard to get open that his momentum wasn't quite set. He was fading away a little bit on that one, left it a touch short. And that was about as good as look as you're gonna get in that situation. He just came up short.
Cooley at the line with 1/10 of a second, puts the free throw up and in. They did call a foul on that loose ball situation there, but this is cosmetic here, these free throws. But Cooley had a big three in each half. And he's got 7, make it 8, and that's going to be your ball game. 69-64 will be the final score. Milwaukee Tech, that's our second 5-point loss. And the Norse now fall to 1-7 on the season, despite playing hard and just not getting the big play when they needed it, unfortunately, down the stretch.
That one right there.
69-64. Well,
I tell you what, though, like we said, we've seen some ugly scores against this team. They can get up and down. They can put a ton of points on the board, on the scoreboard. For them to only score 69 talks about the job that this Norse team did in slowing them down and controlling the pace as much as they could. It's really hard to slow them down completely, but they kept it at a game that was winnable for them, and just the opportunities. We talked about the missed free throws, some offensive rebounds, and then some missed shots here and there, and the opportunities didn't completely fall for the Bay Norse, and they're going to end up with a 5-point loss and licking their wounds here too as we look at some kids limping off, and hopefully they can be healthy for this weekend, or it might be some beat up kind of ragtag group going into the weekend.
They shot 25 free throws in the second half and made 12.
Yeah, that's, like I said, you might not want to say that to Coach Johnson when he sits down, because he might actually get physically ill if you tell him that stat. That's just one of those that's it's Mike, unexcusable as a basketball team.
Well, in the first half they made 7 of 9.
Yeah, no, and which goes to show it has nothing to do with their ability. They just weren't hitting free throws for that stretch.
Yep, and they had an 11-point lead. They fell behind, and to their credit, down 11, Joe Gibbs, Ashton Janke brought them back, and they got it back to within. They got it back to within 1 when Joe made those free throws, but then that's just a big basket by Minor to make it 67-64. Mike, Matt will be over in a second, but you've got the stat sheet there, the final stats. So what do you see?
Rebound battle is directly split, 37-37, 15-8. So the Norse almost double the turnovers of the Milwaukee area Tech. Shooting percentages, 30. We're looking at the game here. The Norse shot it fairly efficiently from the floor overall, 41.7%, but just 21.4 from 3. That's 3 of 14. So not efficient from deep, and 21 to 34 free throws. That's more than enough free throws. If you're shooting 34 free throws, you should win the game. And the fact that they left 13 of them out there is like I said, Coach Johnson is going to be sick when he sees that one. And
he'll be here in a second. Yep.
He might be avoiding us because he's over by the table right now. I think that's the big thing that sticks out to me: the turnovers and the missed free throws, and the poor shooting from outside. Those are the 3 keys as you look at the team stats there, that you're not going to win games with those types of numbers.
69-64, Milwaukee Tech survives. They go to 4-2 on the season. Bay College at 1-7, and it's this one here. We knew Triton, South Suburban. Those games were going to be extremely difficult, and they obviously were on the scoreboard. But they had the shot against Morton College. They certainly tonight played their closest game ever against this Milwaukee Tech team, and just couldn't get it.
Yeah, no, it's been a tough schedule, a much tougher schedule than they're used to. And like we said with the women, that sometimes that's a good thing. It makes you a lot better. It makes you better to play tough teams. But now you gotta fight that sense of despair where you're not winning games. Trying to stay up, stay positive, and keep those guys in tune with playing good basketball and not forcing things because you've been losing.
So we'll talk with Matt Johnson, the coach of the Norse, and then we'll sign off here so that we can pack everything up. And by the way, our next broadcast will be down in Chicago on Saturday afternoon, ladies, men's doubleheader with Morton College. And then the next day we'll go down to Kankakee, which is even further south, and play the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that'll be – the men haven't seen them yet. The women did.
The girls did, and they beat them. Yep, the women beat them. And then
yeah, the big upset to start the season, and you thought the girls were going to be rolling and beating the number 18 ranked team. And then the next night, kind of out of gas, it got ugly, and it's been kind of a hodgepodge of well, it's been a lot of second quarter droughts that have done them in for sure.
But the ladies have won 2 in a row because they won on Sunday, and then they won here against Milwaukee Tech. If people weren't here earlier, 63-32 was that final score. And what were the final stat totals for the Norse here? Oh, Matt's coming over, so I'll talk with him first here.
Come on, Coach. I've talked with Jack enough tonight. Do you have a stat sheet? There you go.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has a stat sheet now. And I don't know that you're going to want to look at some of them, Coach, obviously. But you know, it was a very, very tough battle with Milwaukee Tech, probably the closest we've come to them, and too bad we couldn't pull it out at the end. Some injured guys, with Jaden and Sevion. So what'd you see out there tonight?
Well, I saw us battle. I hats off to our guys for working. I mean, they worked their tails off. I cannot say enough about that. We laid it all out there. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot left in the tank when we got done. That's for sure. We had guys step up and play really, really hard, and we just need to get over that hump. And it's easier said than done. But we talked about it in the pregame show. It's one of these has got to fall our way, and when it does, I think things will click and they'll start to roll for us a little bit. But this Milwaukee Tech team is really, really good. I thought we competed. I thought we did some really good things. We just need to get a little bit better, and we're not quite there. We can make excuses all night long and say having Jaden go down or Savion go down, Marcus Harris not be there, Marcus Johnson be out with what he's concussion stuff that he's battling with. All of that has a play in it, but the kids that were out there battled their tails off, and that's what I like to see.
Joe Gibbs had quite a game, didn't he?
Joe Gibbs played very well. It's we've had a weekend, or a week I should say, with him where we've really been trying to get him to get his confidence back, because there's days in practice where he might be the best kid in the gym, and it just hasn't had that carry over to games. He doubts himself a little bit, second guesses himself, is just a half a step slow on his decision making and his attack. And he really came out tonight with some fire and played like it. And I mean, that's why we drew up the play at the end that we did. That was absolutely drawn up for Joe, and we had just as much confidence with him knocking it down as anybody else, Cal Raymond or Matt Wagner or any of those guys that shoot the lights out of it. So, and we need Joe. I mean, that's absolutely the Joe Gibbs that we need the rest of the year. He's got to play good for us. Still needs to rebound a little bit better. But yeah, I thought he with the rest of the guys played really, really hard.
All right, so we go back to Chicago, and Morton College, definitely a winnable game. We played them. It was a 5-point loss there too. So I mean, the guys know that they can compete with that team. Hopefully it's a winnable game, and we thought it was the first time we were there. Just we didn't make the plays to make it happen. I think we continually get better and better, but I'm sure their coaching staff thinks the same. So I'm excited to get another crack at them, because I think we're going to be ready to battle, and hopefully we can get some of these nicks and aches and bruises kind of healed and be a little bit closer to full strength. But no, we're going to go down there and we're going to give it all our all. That's for sure. All right, Matt, we'll see you on the bus.
Sounds good, Jack. Thank you.
Okay, Matt Johnson, the coach of the Norse. That'll do it from here at Bay College. A tough loss. When you shoot 12 for 25 in the second half from the line, that's going to kill you, and that's what happened with the Bay Norse as they fall by 5 points. But give them credit, too. Milwaukee Tech, that kid made a heck of a shot there, Minor. The Norse had it defended well, and he made the shot after Joe got the 2 free throws, put him up by 3, and then, yes, they ran a play for Joe Gibbs. He got an open look. It just didn't fall. 69-64, your final score. Thanks, Becca, back at the station. All of you for tuning in. Our sponsors as well. Our final score, again, 69-64, Milwaukee Area Tech wins. Good night from Escanaba.